Hello and welcome to the GSD CCTV setup tutorial. In this video, we will illustrate how to integrate Hikvision CCTV hardware with the GSD Access Control system. In this scenario, a user with a Y+ controller and 5 doors would like to add CCTV capability to their existing site. The Current Events tab in the application shows the events on the system as they happen in real time. And as soon as we have set up CCTV, we would like to be able to see the video footage associated to these events. The first step in setting up the CCTV system is to click on the CCTV tab on the left-hand side and then click on the Configure CCTV button. In the top list, we will notice the list of NVRs or DVRs which have been automatically detected on the network. In this case, we have a 7600 series NVR. Next, we need to select which NVR or DVR we would like to use on the site, so we will add this NVR. We will need the admin password for each NVR equipment we choose to use. At the bottom of the screen, this list contains all the NVRs used on the site, with their current connection status, as well as the MAC address, the IP address, and the model. Once we have chosen the NVRs or DVRs, next we go to the camera setup screen. For each NVR, the software shows the name of each camera as it appears on the video feed, the name we will assign to the camera on site once we add it, the channel number, and the recording status of each channel. Now we are going to preview each camera, identifying them as front entrance, hallway, external camera, and finally the staff entrance camera. Next, we need to add each camera to the site. We will preserve the names as they are already correctly configured on the NVR. We have added the front entrance camera to the site, now the staff entrance camera, hallway camera, and the external camera. Once the cameras have been added, the next step is to assign doors to each camera by clicking on Door Assignments. For the front entrance camera, if we double-click on it, we can see that it covers 2 doors, front entrance and staff entrance. So we will add these 2 doors and save. The 2 doors have now been assigned to the front entrance camera. The list on the left contains all the doors on the system, and we can move them back and forth for each camera depending on the configuration of the site. Now we notice that the first 2 doors are each covered by a camera, so we can double-click on this icon and it brings up the CCTV footage of all the cameras covering that door. Next, we will assign 2 cameras to 1 door. We have the staff entrance camera pointing at the staff entrance door from the inside. So now the staff entrance door is covered by 2 cameras. One from the inside and one from the outside. We have the hallway camera covering the hallway entrance door, and we will leave the external camera assigned only to the back door. We double-click the camera icon to quickly verify this assignment. After all the door assignments have been completed, the next step is to quickly validate them by looking at the Doors column, which shows how many doors are assigned to each camera. The final step in configuring the CCTV system is to choose which events will be CCTV recording triggers. The Event Triggers screen contains the list of cameras and the doors assigned to each camera, with the CCTV triggers assigned to each door. The assignment consists of selecting each camera and each door, and selecting CCTV triggers from 4 categories of events: granted, deny, info, and alarm. For the front entrance camera and door, we will select Exit button activated and access granted. For the staff entrance door, we will choose the same selection and we click Save. For the staff entrance camera, we will assign Exit button activated and access granted. But we will also add alarms, such as the door forced alarm and the door ajar alarm, as well as the access denied unknown token event. For the hallway camera, we will also choose the Exit button activated, access granted events, and also add access denied, exit denied, and access denied unknown token. The external camera won't have any CCTV event triggers because this is a camera which points outside. After CCTV is configured, we have the option of going to the live screen, where we can click View All, and this brings up the CCTV live grid window. Double-clicking on each feed will maximize it. Also, we have the option to toggle the recording state on each camera. Here we want to turn off recording on the external camera. So we select the camera and click Toggle Recording, and clicking it again restores recording back on the camera. Finally, as soon as the configuration is complete, we can generate events by presenting cards to various doors on the system. For the doors which have access granted matching their event triggers, a CCTV icon will appear on the screen. If we present an invalid card, unknown token events will appear. In our case, the CCTV icon only shows for the hallway entrance door, as we have chosen this event only for this door. Each door event will be flagged as CCTV depending on the event triggers which are defined by the user on that door. For example, in the case of a robbery, we may have a door forced event. The system will assign that as a CCTV event on the doors on which it is selected as a trigger. Each of these events is also visible in the report screen. And as soon as they happen, we can run a report and look at each one in turn. The software has the capability of playing back the video footage around the time of occurrence of an event, so if we select an event, and if we double-click on the CCTV icon, this brings up the playback window. In the playback window, there are a number of elements which allow us to control video playback. We have the pause, play and resume buttons, and buttons to increase or slow down the playback speed. There is also a facility to choose the pre-event delay, configurable in hours, minutes and seconds, as well as controls which specify the duration of the clip. By default, the software plays back video 30 seconds before the event for a duration of 1 minute, but here we chose 1 minute and 30 seconds before the event and the same duration for the clip. We also have the capability of reversing the direction of playback. In this case, we are playing back in reverse from the time of the event to 1 minute and 30 seconds before its occurrence. In concluding our presentation, it is worth noting that playing back CCTV footage is possible from both the report screen, which allow us to filter events by any camera, a specific camera or no camera, as well as from the current events screen.